What's up guys, Skittlerampage here. So today we're going to be going over some new Funko Pop rumors floating around for Naruto, Boruto, and My Hero Academia. So let's check it out. Hey guys, welcome back to another Funko Pop news video. Today we do have some good stuff. We do have some new anime Funko Pop rumors floating around for 2022 and possibly 2023. Now, some of these Naruto ones come from Mikey of the Hidden Leaf, and then the My Hero Academia ones come from Funko Pop news page, and then we also do have I think those are the two people in the actual video that we're talking about. And then the person who actually did send me the Naruto list on Instagram, Jesus, is that your name? I think, yeah, Jesus on Instagram. Thank you so much. You know who you are. Really appreciate it. So we have some really cool things to go over in this video as far as like rumors and things like that of things we could see later on in 2022 leading up until 2023. So I guess we'll just kind of jump right into it. So these are some posts from Pop news page over on Instagram, and again they come from Mikey the Hidden Leaf, but we do have Funko Pop Anime Naruto Shippuden Itachi Susanoo. So we talked about this one a little bit ago. I put it on a list in my giant anime rumor update video or whatever. We recently got Kakashi's Perfect Susanoo, so you know that they already have, you know, the Susanoo license or whatever you want to call it. They have the license to be able to make these giant Susanoo pops, which is actually pretty cool. So we could definitely see Itachi in the future, and I think that's going to be really cool. Kakashi's turned out really well. It was a hot seller. Everybody loved it, for the most part at least. I think it would have been really cool glow in the dark, but for the most part, everybody did love Kakashi's Perfect Susanoo, so obviously everybody's going to love Itachi's, and then we also have Madara's and Sasuke's, but we're going to talk about that in a second. But Itachi, obviously one of the most popular Naruto characters, period, next to Naruto, Sasuke, and a few others, but probably one of the more memorable ones and most popular ones, and to get a Susanoo I think would be really neat, and I would love to pick that up and review it for you guys. So very excited for that one if it does come true. We also do have a 10-inch possible Naruto GameStop exclusive coming. Again, this was rumored from Pop News. From after this, and I think one other thing, I hadn't heard of their page, but they've been posting a lot more. So I figured, why not? Let's give it a shot and let's share some stuff from them and see if it turns out to be true. They're rumors at the end of the day. If they don't turn out to be true, it is what it is. But anyways, yes, a 10-inch Funko Pop of the Naruto running, possibly. You know, honestly, it's not something Funko wouldn't do, to be honest. You know, they made 10-inch All Might, they made 10-inch Shenron, so they'll probably make a 10-inch Naruto, to be honest. Maybe it's not this pose, maybe it's the original pose that it's not vaulted yet, I don't know yet. So, Naruto running, though, I think that would be a cool 10-inch. It's unnecessary, but I think it might be cool. I don't know, we'll see. But, yeah, could be a GameStop exclusive in the future, which would be really cool. Also for Naruto, so this was from Mikey the Hidden Leaf today. Again, first up on his list, we see Deidara, Pop Ride Deidara. Now that's actually pretty cool. I honestly would have preferred a 4-inch first, and then maybe showing like the mouth on his hand, eating the clay or something like that, like as Chase. I think that'd be really cool. But a Pop Ride is really cool, so maybe we'll see him on his bird. That'd be really neat. If you've played Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, Deidara is known as a spam character. You can just spam his, basically, it's essentially like a throw move in the game, but you can just spam that, and you can just throw explosions constantly. It's kind of annoying, but he's a spam character, and a few other characters are like that, but I love using him as him being a spam character. But anyways, I haven't used him in a while, though. But Deidara Pop Ride, I think that would be really neat. No idea if any of these are exclusive or common, by the way, guys. Then we also do have Pop Town Hidden Leaf Village Gate entrance with Naruto Uzumaki. So basically, it's kind of going to be like Deku with UA High. It's going to be Naruto next to the actual Hidden Leaf Village, basically. That's all it's going to be, Pop Town. Which, I do feel like they would make this. They made the UA High. They made... I don't think they've made any other... No, they made the Up House. So, yeah, they'll definitely do it. Honestly, out of everything on this list, if they did anything, I think that would definitely be a possibility if they've made UA High from My Hero Academia. And that's going to be actually pretty cool. I think I might pick that up if it does come again. Pop Moment, Madara versus Might Guy. Now, this would basically seemingly say that they do have the license to actually finally do Might Guy in his 8th gate form, which would actually be pretty cool. That means we'll probably see a solo pop of that in the future. If we're already going to have Madara, Sage 6 Pats, basically, as a regular pop and a glow-in-the-dark that we've seen pre-order listings for, then that means that they probably are going to make a regular, not reanimated, what am I talking about? A regular Night Guy, essentially, 8th Gate. And I think that's awesome. I heard some rumors about, Night Guy in that mode, but I wasn't sure, but now I'm definitely sure if we're already going to possibly see a moment of those two fighting. And that's probably one of the best fights in Naruto, period, especially with Guy, basically showcasing his strength and saying, you know what, I'm not playing around. It almost ended Madara. It's such a crazy fight if you haven't seen it. If you have not seen it, that's just insane, because it's one of the most, like I said, bad A fights in Naruto, next to, Pain versus Naruto, or Obito versus Kakashi. Like, there's a ton. Honestly, there's a ton, but it's a really cool one and definitely up there. You also do have Naruto versus Pain, as I was talking about. Now, the original person who actually did rumor this to possibly coming out was Pop Freak, and I wasn't sure, it was just an image, and I was like, maybe if it does. Now more people are starting to say, hey, that this is coming, which is actually pretty cool. So, again, we could see Naruto versus Pain, which that's one of my favorite moments in Naruto, one of my favorite fights, period. There's so many other great ones, but that's probably one of my favorite ones when he goes up against all the Pains. So I'm really hoping this one does come true. I think it'd be cool if we get like all the Pains in one. I don't know if they'll do that, do like 5, 6 different characters all in one little area. That would probably be way too expensive for them to make. But Naruto just for the main Pain versus that one, I think that'd be really cool. So hopefully that does come true. We also do have a Madara Susanoo, as we were talking about, as well as Sasuke Susanoo. Again, this just goes back to perfect Susanoo Kakashi being made, and all of these have been rumored for a while, so I think we do have a great chance of seeing all of these Susanoos. And imagine just all these Susanoo. That's going to be crazy out of box. Kakashi, Sasuke, Madara, and Itachi. That's going to look nuts with all the different color schemes. It's going to look amazing. Hopefully Funko does make these. As well as we do have Pop Naruto Jutsu pose, and that's basically just going to be him like this. Probably leaned in, crouched in, or maybe sitting down or something like that. But basically getting ready to do Jutsu, which I think would be really cool. And probably just a pop that makes sense to be made. As well as we do have Naruto Sage training. Now this is actually pretty cool. This is probably going to be him shirtless next to the waterfall. Well, actually, is it a moment? Okay, it's not a pop moment, so I'm not sure how they'll do that, but probably shirtless with his necklace, probably with his eyes closed. I'm not exactly sure, but actually, they'll probably do it similar to the Noodle one, where he's crisscross and just sitting down in a pop. It's probably going to be a smaller pop. Either way, I think it'd be cool. We'll see what they come up with. We also do have Jiraiya Sage Mode. Now, Jiraiya Sage Mode, I did hear rumors about before this list came out, but it is cool to see that we could possibly see Jiraiya in his Sage Mode, maybe with the toads on him. I have no idea, but Jiraiya Sage Mode seems like they're making a lot of the pops around that Pain era as well, with the Pain versus Naruto and things like that. So probably, I think that would be really cool to see Jiraiya in his Sage Mode, especially with Naruto in his Sage Mode right next to him. I think that'd be really cool. And then we also have Naruto on Sage, or in Sage Mode on Gamakichi. I think that'll just be a really, really cool little, trio. Yeah, trio. Sorry. We also do have Shikamaru with lighter. This is makes sense. This could honestly be a chase situation of what Funko typically does. Shikamaru and then Shikamaru with his lighter. That's actually pretty cool. You know why he has the lighter if you watch the show, but that's pretty cool actually. We also do have Itachi Reanimation with white eye. Now, there's been a Reanimated pop rumored for a while now of Itachi. We got the Crows one first, and then people were like, oh, we're probably not going to see the Reanimation one, but it does look like we possibly could see it, which is actually pretty neat. So yeah, curious to see if that one, another Itachi pop, does come true, because that would make the, what is that? We have the Itachi with Crows, the regular one, and then Reanimation, and then Susanoo. 4 different Itachi pops. That's actually pretty cool. Then we also do have Konan with Wings. Now, if you've seen the custom that I unboxed the other day, that is actually a good representation of what we could see. Konan with her paper wings, and then you'll probably see rivets in her face or something like that. I think that would be a really cool pop, and probably a good seller in my opinion, at least, because she's a great character, and I think the pop will just be heavily detailed if they do it right. And I'm actually kind of excited if that one does come. I can have something to put next to the custom there. Then we also do have Kisame, which we've talked about in the past before. We already know he's coming. We've seen pre-order listings for that one, as well as Killer Bee with Chase. We know a Killer Bee pop is coming, so maybe they changed it last minute and added a Chase, because we've, again, like Kisame, we've seen the pre-order listings, as well as Madara with White Mask. So Madara with White, okay, I gotta kind of look that one up. I'm actually kind of, Madara White Mask. I'm actually kind of confused about that one. Oh, okay, so that's just gonna be Tobi. Yeah, that's what, or that's just, yeah, this is gonna be Obito, excuse me. I was confused. So they're basically, when he calls himself Madara, essentially, I think it's just gonna be Obito with the white war mask, as well as a regular Obito pop. So I think that's pretty cool. I was very confused when it said Madara with white mask. I was like, what? So yes, Obito with his war mask when he called himself Madara Uchiha. That's a pretty cool list. Here's like a, if you want to see them all together, here's like a big pop-up. It's, again, somebody sent it to me from his Instagram story, so thank you, Mikey of the Hidden Leaf, for the rumors here, or leaks, or whatever you want to classify them as. I don't know, I call them rumors until we see that they're actually coming out in pre-order listings, but still, I think it's a solid list, to be honest, so I'm really curious to see what happens in 2022 and 2023. We have all of these plus way more, like probably 10 to 15 other pops, so there's like 30 to 40 more possible Naruto pops coming in the future, which is kind of nuts to think about, because it's a lot of money. Even at $10 a pop, that's like $400, and some of these are pop moments, 6-inch pops, so this is easily like another $1,000 in pre-orders just for Naruto pops, which is nuts to think about. It's just, good lord. Anyways, let me know your thoughts on the Naruto pops, on everything we just talked about. Will you guys pick up any of these? Are you super excited? Now, one I'm very curious about, like I was talking about, was, are they going to make a regular Might Guy in his 8 gate forms as a solo pop in this wave as well, in addition to the actual moment between Madara and Might Guy? Makes me want to watch that, that scene again. Honestly, seeing all these Naruto pops on this list possibly coming makes me want to watch the entire show again, but let me know your thoughts, guys. Would you guys pick up any of these? What is your favorite? I think my favorite out of all of them is probably Naruto versus Pain. Konan's really cool. The Jiraiya Sage mode sounds interesting to me. We have so many Naruto, so it's like, Naruto Sage training is cool, but I don't think it was necessarily needed out of all the characters we could get. Obito, or with the War Mask and regular Obito, I think is going to be cool, especially unmasked. Kisame, I think is going to look great as a pop. And then the Susanos are going to look great. Madara versus Might Guy, I don't know, I'm excited about all of them, I guess. I'm like listing off every single one, but yeah, I guess I'm excited about all of them. So, again, this is going to be kind of nuts. Let's see what happens. Let's see what 2022 holds for us for Naruto. This is going to be kind of crazy, but I would love to hear your thoughts on these little rumors. Do you think they're going to come true? Do you think they're not going to come true? Let me know what you guys think. Also related to the Naruto world, one more thing. We do also have a possible Boruto Isshiki, excuse me, it's so hard to say. Boruto Isshiki Otsutsuki, I can't say it. It's such a long name, but anyways, you guys get it. You guys know who it is. I've seen clips of this person on YouTube. I haven't seen Boruto entirely. You guys know this by now, but I've seen clips of this actual character in action. It's a pretty cool fight. But yeah, very interesting to see if this pop does come, because I think it would be a very, very good seller. But let me know your thoughts. Would you guys pick up this character if it does come? I think he looks pretty cool, and they could definitely make a glow-in-the-dark out of that for sure. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts though, guys. So the last thing I did want to cover in this video was My Hero Academia, also from Pop News. Now, I think they were the original person to say that we could see this one in the future. We do have Pop Anime Moment, My Hero Academia, Deku versus Overhaul. Now, depending on what the, Might Guy versus, if it does come, as I said, just rumors, but if it does come, the Might Guy versus Madara and the Naruto versus Pain, as well as Naruto versus Sasuke, as well as Tanjiro versus Rui, and then you have the Inuyasha moment and the, what was the other one? Cowboy Bebop moment. I'm really curious to see which moment would look the best out of all of these, because Overhaul versus Deku, that might look really cool, especially with Deku kind of running at him or jumping at him, getting her to punch. You have Overhaul's crazy details all over his character, so I don't know. I'm kind of curious if this does come, what's it going to look like, and which one out of all of them is going to be the most... I'm like getting goosebumps talking about it. Like, look at that. You guys see that? I'm getting goosebumps talking about it. That's how excited I am. That's kind of crazy, actually. But that's probably my favorite fight next to, you know, All Might versus All For One. I don't think anything will top that fight, in my opinion, at least. But Infinite Deku versus Overhaul was still a really great fight. So yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, I don't know. If this one does come true, I'll definitely pick it up because that's just really cool, in my opinion. I want to go back and watch that fight now, too. Like, I got goosebumps. This is crazy. So many cool pops that we could see in the future. I think that's going to be awesome. But let me know your thoughts on everything we discussed in this video today, on what you would pick up. What do you think is going to come true? What do you think might be canceled or changed up or anything? I would just overall love to hear your thoughts on everything we did talk about today. I think this is a really, really great list of, or set of pops that we could see. I don't know. I don't know when Funko will put them out because there's a lot of delays right now on everything. So we could not see any of these well into 2023 if delays occur. But I'm hoping to see some Naruto or Boruto announced at Funko Fair or London Toy Fair because they are supposed to be there. So I don't know. I think it's going to be fun. But let me know your thoughts, guys. Anyways, I do want to say a big shout out to all the Patreon supporters of the channel. Thank you so much for the continuous support. I really do appreciate you guys. If you guys want to check out the Patreon, the link is down below. There is a Patreon-only Discord as well that I would love for you to join. As well as make sure to be following my social medias, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, all at Skittlerampage. And lastly, make sure to check out the Facebook group, which is Buy, Sell, and Trade, and a ton of friends are to be made in there. Alright, that's it for me. I love you guys. See you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.